For more than 2 decades, scaffolding lined a building in Manhattan's Sugar Hill neighborhood. That building, an historic landmark that served as headquarters to the NAACP and hosted offices for civil rights leaders like Thurgood Marshall and W.E.B. Du Bois. After 21 years, it was the city's longest-standing scaffolding and sidewalk shed. Thanks to a new push by Mayor Adams to take down long-standing sheds, that scaffolding finally gone. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger.
If this old scaffolding were a person, it would be old enough to drink.
It's just so cathartic. I'm so happy.
But tonight, the long-suffering residents of 409 Edgecombe Avenue sat and watched and said their goodbyes to the sidewalk shed from hell.
Now we can really concentrate on this being 409 Edgecombe, the landmark building, just a historically just beautiful, significant building. We're going to have to carry umbrellas now.
There's a family of raccoons that everyone's worried about that hopefully just went over to the park, right?
For 21 years, the soulless box of steel and drab hunter green wood blocked out the light in front of their landmark building, a co-op that dates to 1917, whose residents each own a share and had trouble coughing up the millions it took to make necessary repairs to the century-old facade.
Sidewalk sheds were created to protect New Yorkers from unsafe buildings and construction sites, but they stay up far too long.
Today, the mayor announced a big push to reduce some of the 8,500 sidewalk sheds across the city, in part by cutting the red tape that holds many of them up. His Department of Buildings now rethinking the local law that mandates inspections of buildings like this every 5 years.
Safety is always going to be first, but we have to be cognizant that building has changed over time.
And where scaffolding is essential, the city has asked design firms to reimagine the sidewalk shed and, in some cases, already allows buildings to use protective netting like this instead. But that's no longer necessary at 409 Edgecombe, a neo-Georgian brick and terracotta landmark, once a hub for the civil rights movement, which came with very serious facade repairs that cost a fortune. Board President Nikki Berryman says it took them this long to scrape together the funds to finish the work.
This was not us neglecting the building or not wanting to get the work done. It was just a matter of attaining the resources so that we could do it the right way.
To be clear, 8,500 sidewalk sheds aren't coming down tonight. A lot of them are up for safety, others because of ongoing construction, and others because of bureaucratic city regulations. Tonight, city officials are promising to overhaul those regulations in hopes more people can finally see the light.